We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia, 5'10" tall. He weighed in at 135 pounds, and he's got a reach of 70 inches. And he'll be facing the English legend, the one and only Ricky Hitman Hatton, 63 kilos on the nose, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 165.
Yeah, if you've got a bro that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
It's King Rye, Ryan the Hitman, Ricky Hatton, this all-time great welterweight, one of the most beloved fighters in English.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Rye, Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, Ricky Hitman Hatton.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Nice defense with that jab. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. That jab gets blocked. Trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Beautiful counterpunch. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He carries that left jab away. He blocks that jab. You hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. Here we go for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first moves. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above him, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That hook doesn't score. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw. The bell rings and we start the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter punch. And forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab doesn't score. That jab gets blocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is in.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can't land the jab there. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. That jab doesn't score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with some...
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down walls. He knows what shot works and where to land.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fight. There's the bell to start round 5. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? These punches coming from every angle. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. He's been knocked down, but this is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Parries that jab away. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? This has been a very competitive round between these 2.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Ricky Hatton right now, not where he wants to be. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
Talking about Garcia in that last round. So it's... Here we go. It's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Good defense stopping that jab. They block the jab. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and... Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Nice defense on that jab. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
I'm in the center of the ring, my guy.
Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. That impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a...
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.